Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for November 2024. Sagittarius, welcome back to all of my subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you smash that button. Also hit the notification bell, that way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. So, Sagittarius, the song that we had on pre-shuffle for you, it's called Flashed Junk Mind by Milky Chance. And I just want to get this out real quick because it was like a really good feeling. It's very lighthearted. The song is talking about feelings of being young and carefree. It's like your inner child coming out. It's very like reminiscent of looking back in the past, like your first love, or, you know, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be with the first love. It could be like, you know, with, I don't know, like good memories as a child, you know, new animals and a new bike, or, you know, just like those core memories, you know, and being able to kind of look back on that and take the good parts of it, right? No matter how traumatic like your life actually was growing up, it's like you're thinking about the good parts, right? And trying to use that to move forward in some way is what I'm feeling. So now, for all of my returning subscribers, you guys know that at the end of every year, I do a predictions video for all of the full moons of the upcoming year, and then I journal everything and use that in my monthly readings. And so I'll be actually doing that predictions video pretty soon here again for 2025. It's crazy. I can't believe that the year has gone by so fast. But we'll be going through all of the cards for that. The full moon, well, that was quick. The full moon, I'm hearing I wasn't ready, so I am going to put that back. It was the turquoise card, so turquoise might be, like, blues have been coming up all around. Something about the color blue. I'm literally looking at something that says the word blue, as I said, that deep blue is what it says. But I forget what I was talking about. So we'll be going over all of these. Oh yeah, the full moon. So the full moon this month is on Friday, November 15th. It's the full beaver moon in Taurus. So Taurus energy is all about the home. It's about comforts. It's about luxuries. It's about food. They love food. Stability. It's also about long-term projects, things that you've been working on for a long time, maybe wrapping up or starting something new. Okay, what do we have for the Fairy Dust Oracle for Sagittarius, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Thank you. Butterflies. And then underneath the deck, animal healing. So I was just saying, like, feelings of nostalgia with, like, animals, like maybe like a dog or a cat, or, you know, I'm seeing a lizard. It's like those iguana things. Some of you may have had an iguana. I don't know. Animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. Oh, that's so sweet. And then we have butterflies. Whenever you see a butterfly flutter through the grass, it is to remind you of the love of those who've passed. Now, somebody else just got this card, the butterflies too. You know, it's late in the season, so unless there's like sometimes monarch butterflies at this time of year, because they're notorious with Day of the Dead. So maybe you're seeing butterflies around, but in many places it's too cold for butterflies right now. But you could see it like pictures of, or you might see like somebody's tattoo or something like that. So let's get into it. Oh, I want to put this upright so I'm looking at it still. Okay, animal healing and butterflies. So I just split the deck, and it's the Emperor and the Tower. That's Aries energy and Scorpio energy. 2 more cards, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Empress in the middle. So we saw the Emperor, now the Empress. Okay, 2 cards fell in reverse, and they fell face down. Underneath the deck, I can't make this shit up if I tried, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor and the Empress is showing We are looking at a divine couple, divine match. Again, for those of you who follow my channel, you know that I'm reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It could be Venus or Mars also. For those of you who have followed my channel for a while, you guys know that I also have a Sagittarius stellium, and so I also tend to vibe with your readings as well. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Interesting. We are going to clarify too. So the Fool in reverse, the Fool, first off, when it's upright, talks about taking a leap of faith into something new. When it's in reverse, this could be talking about somebody A, either being foolish, or B, having to repeat a cycle, deciding not to step into something new, deciding to try something again. It could be a relationship, you know, it could be like have a go at something. And what this is, it could be anything, but it's doing something over again. Then we have the Empress. Now the Empress energy, she's very abundant and beautiful, and she's very well balanced. She's got all elements within her, and she's usually depicted as pregnant, but you know, if you can't have kids or if you don't have children or anything, it can be pregnant with ideas, you know, full of ideas, full of, you know, success and luck, and everything she touches turns to gold, you know, really good with just, you know, being able to create things, you know. She's very magical. Then, and I feel like, you know, she's maybe deciding to do something over again or take a leap of faith with something. This could be with the King of Swords in reverse. Now, King of Swords in reverse is kind of... Now, we could be talking about an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So you could be deciding to have a go again with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This also, the King of Swords, he's somebody who's very matter of fact. You know, he's all about facts, details, logic. You know, what's real, what's black and white. And he can sometimes be a little dry, or what's where I'm looking for? Like, he can sometimes be an asshole. I'm just going to say it like that, right? Especially in reverse. When he's in reverse, that means he doesn't get what he wants, and he gets a little mean about it, or can get mean about it. Or we could just be talking about Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Then underneath it, we have the Emperor, and this is your divine partner, your divine match. This is Aries energy. So I see a couple here. It's just this King of Swords. We're gonna clarify. I want to think about this. Now we're looking at somebody. This is very independent energy. Somebody's kind of coming out of like a shadow period. They may have gone within to heal. It's like they're coming out of healing right now. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Energy going into the clarification. Three of Cups, celebration. Okay. Water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer mainly. This is talking about celebrating your successes with those that you care about. So that could be on your mind. You could be wanting to celebrate or join in some kind of celebration, 3 or more people, because it's all about groups, experiences, growth, and community. What is the Fool in reverse for Sagittarius, please? What is the Fool? Thank you. Queen of Cups. So, you know, the Queen of Cups is all about stability. I can't even talk. Stability, completedness, and like foundations. She's very wise. She's very mystical, very intuitive, very deep, emotionally, because cups are all about emotions and feelings. And so she's like imaginative and kind and very good-natured. People love her. She's typically a mother. She just has that mother-like energy. So are you, like, some of you, not all of you, some of you are becoming mothers again. You're deciding to, with that Fool in reverse, you're deciding to have it a go, and that because it's right next to the Empress, and she's also mother-like energy as well, depicted as pregnant a lot. Maybe this, rubs somebody the wrong way with that King of Swords in reverse energy, and that could be the Emperor, her counterpart, right? But, the Queen of Cups, she's all about being open to receive the healing and nurturing that you need. There could be like a King of Swords in reverse that's upset about some kind of news about the Empress. Why? What is the Empress? What? Judgment. Yeah, there's some kind of decision that's being made. And this judgment is about soul's purpose, something that somebody really wants to do, right? And the judgment is being made. It's a need to balance priorities when making choices, but it's also about answering the call to action creates new opportunity. So it's like the Empress, I'm looking at the Empress with this judgment. It's like when you answer the call to action, it creates opportunities. It's kind of like an awakening about your purpose and also rejuvenation. But what is this King of Swords in reverse? What's the King of Swords in reverse? Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. Take action on your ideas. Somebody could be upset that, King of Cups. So there's a King of Cups who is the Emperor. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, masculine energy, who could be a little bit upset on this passionate new beginning. But, this is the will to create. It's all about energy and inspiration, creation, force, strength, and gain. So overall, this is going to be successful. But it might rub somebody in your energy the wrong way. I also see the number 23. Somebody could have the initials A, S, or T, or have those letters in their name. The 23rd of this month could be significant. The Emperor is also, especially with that King of Cups energy, he definitely could be like a water sign, but just that has like very fiery, hot energy. Aries, especially Emperors, they like to get their way, right? And if they don't get their way, then they become childish. And King of Cups is typically like Cancer energy, but it could be any sign. The King of Cups is about supporting yourself before you can support others, and so you may be making an executive decision that could upset somebody. But this is making that judgment for yourself and for the betterment of your family, your community. It's like for growth, for business, because Ace of Wands, while this is a very phallic symbol, right, and it can mean passion towards a person or towards what like romantic or platonic, right? But it also can mean what you're passionate about: work, career, business, finance. Some of you may be getting like bad news from a King of Swords, completely different person. But for others of you, it's just like you're going to have to, there could be some friction in regards to this decision. But it's all about strength and gain. So, okay. Underneath the deck, we've got number 5. This means change of direction. 5s do, but I don't know what the actual card is. And then we've got card number 3. So I see 35 or 53, 1935, 1953. That could have something to do with either of these cards. Let's see what this is about. We're going to read 5 first. It's underneath the deck. It looks like, I want to say the devil, but I don't think it is. It's all about will. It's like very Aries energy, okay? Right behind that is card number 4. So we have 3, 4, 5, which is insane to me because these cards have been shuffled a million times. So for these cards to be showing up consecutively together, it's a very strong message. So, will. This extremely dynamic card represents the flame that burns in each of us and that pushes us to act according to our nature. That which we truly are becomes our identity. When it is guided by love, it becomes an unstoppable force that puts us into the right rapport with the universe. If, however, it is guided by egotism and meanness, it becomes a violent and dangerous instrument. If it is ignored, blocked, or slowed, it becomes a reason for deadlock and frustration. So, advice of the dead: proceed towards what you desire without fear, trust in what you have learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. So, what's interesting is the card before that, because it was talking about, when it's guided by love, it's literally sitting on top of the love card. So I feel like, you may be acting responsibly on some of your needs, and it's something that you really see and have a strong desire to move forward. It could be anything, but it's like, it's answering a call to action because you feel like it's really important, and it's right behind love, and so that means it's an unstoppable force, right? It's, the right rapport with the right people, putting yourself into a situation that's going to benefit you and everybody involved, okay? But that could still upset some people around you for whatever reasons. F them, right? And if you feel me, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below, like, and share. Okay, so then the next card, which is the main message. Ooh, okay. It's chaos. So this card represents the shapeless primordial soup, the alchemist's receptacle, the palette held by the artist before he starts painting, as shown in the art card. So technical ability and knowledge are ready and abundant, but the final execution and the right route are needed to avoid dispersion. Without quick and aware action, you face the risk of drifting away, feeding entropy, or remaining trapped in a stalled situation. So, this is saying act quickly, right? It is time for action. Analyze and choose all opportunities available to you quickly without fear of cutting something out. And that's what this King of Swords in reverse could be too, without cutting something out. You want to make sure that you're taking care of all of your responsibilities, that you're planning ahead in order to make this happen. And I'll tell you why it is so important for you to plan ahead right now. Sagittarius, we have just entered the Mercury retrograde pre-shadow, and Mercury retrograde starts officially, I believe it's on the 15th. No, I'm sorry, that's the... Okay, so Pluto enters Aquarius on the 19th. When does Mercury retrograde start? I thought it was around the 15th as well. So anyway, it's about to start. And once that starts, it is going to be with us until December. Oh, okay. It starts on the 25th. I'm sorry. We're already in its pre-shadow. Mercury retrograde until 12:15. So, for those of us who are familiar with Mercury retrograde, it affects communication, transportation, and technology. We're in the middle of the holidays, right after a really crazy election season, where the country and most, Thanksgiving dinner tables are going to be divided. Take that into consideration, especially with this passionate action type of energy. These two cards are talking about, the things that you're very passionate about, that you want to get across to people, that you want to fight and stand up for, right? But this talks about chaos. So be very careful about that. Just make sure that you're leading with love and that you are communicating. That's the thing with the King of Swords in reverse. If there's not enough details, if you're not, being clear with communication, that's where things can kind of get a little crazy and chaotic. But I still see whatever this is coming to fruition. It could be chaotic. So just plan ahead. And then, like I said, Pluto enters Aquarius on the 19th. That means, okay, so the last time, just to put it in perspective, that we had Pluto in Aquarius, there was three major world revolutions going on at that time. It was like the French Revolution, I forget, but 3 of them. And I feel like, and I've been saying it in all of the other readings, it's like the song from the Beatles. They say you want a revolution, well, you know. Sorry, my voice is shot right now. But we all want to change the world. And I feel like this is going to be more of a spiritual revolution than anything. This is where, people are opening up their hearts. They're really waking up to the line that crosses between good and evil. What is morally wrong and morally correct. But people will be making those decisions for themselves, through all of that. So anyway, let's talk about some of the cards for the full moon on the 15th. The first card that we had, it's called the King of Clubs. It's the Bear card. It's all about successful speculations, and it's number 50. So somebody could be 50 years old. Also, 5 + 0 = 5, and that's about change of direction. Now, the Bear card, I always look at that as like Mama Bear. And so Mama Bear could, she's always on point when it comes to her baby cubs, right? And she could have been speculating about something, but it's a successful speculation. So then the next card that we pulled from the Crystal Oracle deck is the Hawk's Eye. This is looking at something from a higher perspective. This is what one looks like. This is a Hawk's Eye. It almost looks like an eyeball in a way. And this is like bird's eye view, looking at something from outside of the chaos, right? And kind of being able to decipher what to do, how to maneuver around it, where to go, that type of thing. The next card is the King of Wands. It's Damiana. Now, Sagittarius, this could be your energy because you are, fire energy. King of Wands is somebody who's very good at business, very good looking. If he's single, then he has a lot of suitors. If he's in a relationship, he's a very passionate lover. He can usually see 5 steps ahead of everybody else because he can see the next biggest thing coming. And that's why I feel like there's a lot of energy in this reading because there's somebody here, doesn't matter if you're male or female, and I feel like it's the Empress energy, but there's male or female, and they want to do the next best thing for their family, their community, their group, whatever. Okay? So then we've got the next card was from the I Ching of Love Oracle, 22, touching one another. If you're in a connection, if you're in a relationship, touching one another, obviously, we know where that's going, right? But it's about the importance of, more physical touch, more loving touch, more loving communication. Now, if you're on your own, if you're single, this is about, touching. It's like your heart being touched, right? Opening up your heart, being more compassionate, giving loving touches like hugs and handshakes and things like that to people, caring. So then the next card, and then we'll move on and I'll read some more, was the first quarter moon in Libra, and that talks about keeping your heart open. And it goes hand in hand with, the touching one another. Touch each other's soul. Touch each other's, feelings and emotions by opening up your heart. That might be what gives you butterflies, to remind you of, those who have passed and which is interesting because this is the month of De la Morte, which is Day of the Dead, and we pulled the butterflies card because they're real known, synonymous with Day of the Dead. So you could be seeing butterflies and thinking of your passed on friends, family, and loved ones. This is the time of year for it. That's why I'm using these decks of cards too. So yeah, okay, we'll read the rest in a second. Underneath the deck here, we've got the bread and the tree. And then the herbs. Somebody else just had this. I think it was Scorpio. You may have a lot of Scorpio placements in your chart, being so, on the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. This is the Urbana Witch Oracle. These are new. I love them, though. Okay, gotta find these. Let's see. Okay, so somebody could be 61 years old or be born in 1961. And then the herbs. number 59 and number 61. Those are close together. So also age number 59, 1959, you could be dealing with somebody like in those ages or age frames, right? So 59 and 61. Okay, so the bread in the tree. This is underlying energy. If you've encountered this card, it is necessary for you to return to simple knowledge and contact with nature. Consider the act of kneading bread a daily, almost magical routine. Take time to watch the dough rise, embrace patience and the art of waiting. This is the lesson for you during this period. Do as the bread does. Be like the tree, which knows the right time to grow, bloom, lose its leaves. Stay in the I don't know why I just said financial. This could have something to do with finances. Stay in the natural flow of time without rushing. Simplicity is a skill, and it's precisely this attribute that you need right now. It doesn't come naturally to you. If it doesn't come naturally to you, then practice it. So, this is just saying practice the art of taking your time, for having patience. It'll all come to you. Then we have herbs. This is the main message. The spontaneous medicinal herbs grow near the forest and bring healing and comfort. Knowing how to recognize and use them means getting back in touch with ancestral memory, a wisdom that until a few years ago was passed down from older people to younger ones. Herbs are infused with simple magic made of daily gestures. If you've drawn this card, turn to herbs. Select one that resonates with your current needs and forge a bond with it. Listen to its voice. It will answer your question. Now, for me, as the Cannastrologer, when I get that card, the herb that I turn to when I need to make decisions is either cannabis or psilocybin. And so depending on what decisions that you're trying to make, the bread in the tree is saying, pause, reflect, meditate, and maybe use some herbs to meditate on with, okay? I'm not suggesting only cannabis or psilocybin, although I do highly recommend. But there's lots of different herbs that you can use or burn to meditate with. Incense, those are usually crushed herbs and whatnot, spices and things like that. There's lots of them, like literally lots of them. You can use herbs to cook. Some people like to meditate by cooking, and it relaxes them that way. So just take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's move on. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting the feedback, especially from you, Sagittarius. You guys are a really great sign, and I think that's because, we resonate since I do have that stellium, but yeah. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got Shagai, fragmented. This has to do with memories, I believe, if I can remember correctly. And then we've got fortune cookie, fortuitous. So you have some luck coming in. You have some type of fortune. But what is the fragmented? That is the energy below the deck, like the underlying energy. Okay. It's like right here. It's just not letting me. There we go. And then Shagai. Okay, so and Sagittarius, I know that a lot of you guys have been going through it. I just read the first line. I'm like, yep. So Shagai, fragmented. The worst is behind you, and you can begin to breathe deeply, knowing that you will never have to go through the same difficulties again. Thank God. Right? A place of such uncertainty that it left you feeling at all that you cared for was torn from you, lost forever. It hasn't been easy at all to gather what little strength you had left, but sometimes we must undergo a journey of turmoil to find that haven of peace on the other side. So know that you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. As gathering back your scattered Shagai bones, your heart will knit together, and you will soon feel whole again. So it's talking about a situation being healed. It's time to pick up the pieces and move on. Stop playing victim. Don't be ruled by emotions. Focus on a positive outcome. It's like, giving yourself permission to heal. Like healing a broken bone, shakai, fragmented bones. But it's like the worst is over, so you can now breathe easy. Then we've got fortune cookie, because now fortune's coming in. So this is good news for you. And I'll say this too. During Mercury retrograde's going to be happening during your season, during your sign. Prepare, right? Start doing the shadow work now. The more prepared you are, the more go with the flow that you are, as, Mercury retrogrades, the easier it's going to be. And this is through communication, transportation, technology. Plan ahead, approach things with an open heart, a lot of understanding, and if some of you are like super spitfire, avoid people altogether. I'm planning on doing that. My Scorpio stinger will probably come out. So, I would rather just avoid situations and scenarios like that than, throw fuel to the fire, basically speaking. So that we have fortune cookie. Something that has been hidden from you is now ready to be revealed, and it's rather wonderful. Good fortune is yours for the taking. Be on the lookout for the unexpected. Synchronicity is key. This is your moment, so don't be shy to show your achievements to the world. Be proud of your success and release any worries about what others may think. You could be their inspiration. This message marks a good omen for all involved, so enjoy every moment. See, I told you, somebody wants to take this leap of faith, do this something, even though it's like another cycle that's happening, somebody's repeating something. They want to move forward in some other kind of endeavor that it could tick somebody off, right? But it's for the betterment of a whole community group. Could be like a company, family, whatever. But, okay, so enjoy every moment knowing that you are totally blessed, and continue to be so as you put your all into everything that you do. Yeah, somebody's very passionate about this. It's a passionate new beginning. So it's a big surprise is on its way. A big win is at your fingertips. You have the Midas touch right now. I was saying that earlier with the Empress. That's the Empress energy, and the Emperor too. Everything she touches turns to gold. That's Midas. So a chance meeting answers questions. A great offer will be made. Notice synchronistic occurrences. Help is at hand. This is your lucky break. I like that. My Sagittarius placements like that a lot. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please, spirits? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Okay. For every other single reading where cards fell out, I didn't keep them. I, cut the deck, but I'm going to keep these. So underneath the deck, we've got number 29, One Enchanted Evening. On the 29th of this month could be important. For those of you who are single, this could be like an important night or rendezvous with someone. For those of you who are, committed, this could be like a business meeting, or a job interview or something like that. One Enchanted Evening. It's talking about the perfect night. This also could be like a party, an event, something like that. That's underneath the deck. So top of the deck, we've got Abracadabra with Wings. It's number 23. Remember at the very beginning of, the cards, I said, here's number 23. 23. 23rd of this month could be significant. It's a fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. There could be like a situation, an event, some type of something that you may be considering or thinking about. This is all showing me like it will be very fortuitous if you do that. There could be friction among people that may have a problem with it, but it looks to be very good. Just somebody may have to defend their morals, ethics, beliefs, values, put up a little bit of a fight, but I'm not going to say fight, because they're on target. They're on target with card number 31. You're following your ideal life path. So you are on your ideal life path, Sagittarius. You're on target. The 31st could be significant. And then we've got insight, number 34. Somebody could be 34 years old. But this opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. This is talking about just somebody having really good business acumen. We had that King of Wands energy with Damiana. And I feel like whether you're male or female, right? This is like your masculine King of Wands energy, having really good insight on business or some kind of project or something that you're, really thinking hard about, but you're going to figure out a way to get it done. The last 3 cards of this was card number 51, the sound of the universe. So we have number 50 and number 51. Again, consecutive numbers, right? And like seeing this Empress and Emperor energy, this is people working together in unison, and making things happen for the greater good. So the sound of the universe is like Hertz vibrational frequencies. They're like sound healing frequencies. Somebody may want to listen to those. I love them. You can use them for every single one of your chakras. You can listen to them by whatever it is that you want to heal. Search it on YouTube. Vibrational Hertz frequencies, healing sound, music, whatever. Then we've got cloves, gossip. Sprinkle some cloves in your coffee, use it in baking, use it in cooking. It helps dispel gossip around you. People talking shit, keep your name out of it, just cloves. It's great. And then last but not least, number 27. The 27th could be significant. You could be 27 years old, but it's all about harmony. And I know, especially with the chaos that we're looking at with, Mercury retrograde and just everything that we've been going through, harmony is what you seek, right? So as I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. And again, this was, right past the love card. There is a creation, something with the Empress energy, like you're working on something that you're proud of, and it's a passionate new beginning. You want to put it out to the world. You want to share it with people, right? You're making a judgment on how to do that, how to make plans, how to get something done. And you're on target. You're on the ideal life path. So fantastic, good fortune. You've got opportunity coming in. I love it. This actually looks beautiful. You just got to go with the flow, Sagittarius. So if you enjoyed my reading and this brought you clarity, answers, and insight, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always look forward to sharing all of this information and time with you. Also, I wanted to shout out my bud vase. This is my newest piece. Beautiful vase. And she has all kinds of different designs. This is like the second one that I have, but it's multi-purpose. Boom. And, talking about the herb card, right? This is how I meditate with herbs, if you get what I'm saying. This cute little hummingbird is like a little poker as well. Animal healing, if you will. This is definitely my animal healing. All right, so all of the information for my bud vase is also in the description below this video. If you're interested in a personal reading, I also have a brand new booking site with the Cannabis Babes. I have all of that information below as well. You can just go to thecannabossbabes.com/the Cannastrologer and choose from my services there. And I will see you guys on the flip side. I hope you have a fantastic November. Y'all take care, Sagittarius. Peace.